Hey YouTubers, this is Lena from Living in the Natural, just coming to you guys. You're probably wondering what is going on with her hair. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a hair update. So I haven't really done any hair updates in a while on my folk key or here. So I thought I would just share with you guys what's going on. I've really been lazy with my hair, so I haven't done too much to it. I've kept it pretty much in either twists, small braids, not really puffs, but sort of big twists pinned into the middle of my head and then wrapped. I have a number of these little headbands, and I just kind of layer them until they're covered the way that I want. So I'm way overdue for a clarifying, purifying, detoxing treatment. So henna is usually the way that I detox my scalp and my hair, and I love it. I still love it. I will continue doing that to not only keep my hair clean and detoxed, but I love the reddish tint that I get. Using some other things, namely clays, and I've tried bentonite clay and I like it. It's okay. I feel like it doesn't do as much for me as henna does, and maybe it's because I've been using henna longer and I just haven't had that lasting effect. But I like bentonite. It's a little less messy, so I could get used to it. I've also used Rasool clay, and I love Rasool clay. I think it's a very versatile clay. I think bentonite is probably a little drying, so if you tend to have oily hair, I think bentonite would be better for you. For people with dry hair, I think Rasool or Moroccan red clay, sometimes they're synonymous, but I think they're two different clays personally. But Rasool or Moroccan red clay, I think is great for dry hair. And Natural 85 uses this Terressentials organic pure earth hair wash in the lavender garden. This particular blend is for natural, normal to dry or wavy hair. My hair is beyond wavy, but anyway, I thought I would try this and see how it works for me. And so that's what I have in my hair. So I have this just diluted with some water, and I poured it into a bowl, or squirted this into a bowl, diluted it with water, and I pretty much just did what Natural 85 did in her actually in her first or second video on, not the newer one. I did what she did in her original video. So I just make sure my hair was wet, detangle really well before putting the clay on. I do not detangle my hair with henna or clay of any kind on. For those of you with my hair type, like Serious 4B, please detangle before you use this clay or any type of detoxing powder, okay, because it's going to be drawing impurities out pretty quickly. If you've used any clay on your face, as it dries, you know that pulling sensation. Even if you just left a little dab on your cheek or on your chin, it starts, you start feeling it right away. So I have this in my hair just so you guys can see. And I'm just going to kind of give a review on it. I really like it. It has a lot of herbal extracts, which I love. My only question is that it says that it has bentonite clay, but the bentonite clay that I have is a totally different color than this brown mud color. Okay, my clay is not this color. So I'm wondering if this is misnamed, if this is really Rasul clay and not bentonite clay, because I have my Rasul, and when I wet it, it looks just like this. But I have bentonite, and when I wet it, it looks nothing like this. So I don't know. Also, just apply this straight to your face as a face mask. Very, very cleansing, very purifying. It helps actually evenly tone your skin. So if you are a person, if you are a person that breaks out, that has, you know, some hyperpigmentation, some blotchiness on your face, this is a great facial mask too. So in that sense, if you're using it for both your hair and your face, this is actually a good buy. Particularly if you have acne, dry skin patches, uneven skin tone, blemishes, that sort of thing. So if you have color treated hair, you know, permed hair, bleached hair, dyed hair, damaged hair, you may or may not see great results the first time, but as with all of these types of treatments, it's cumulative. If you have to do it consistently and somewhat regularly to really see an effect. Okay, and if it doesn't work for you pure, you know, straight out of the bottle, add some olive oil. When in doubt, add some olive oil. Okay, if you're not a big olive oil fan, add the oil that does best for your hair. It might be coconut oil, it might be avocado oil, it might be almond oil. Add the oil that works best for your hair and counter some of that dryness, some of that power, that potency that's used to pull out those impurities. Same thing when you do a facial. If you find you have some sensitive spots on your face, dab a little bit of oil there to help negate that, some of that sensation, and kind of balance out the skin a little bit. So, you know, until your skin heals. So same thing. Okay, you guys, I'll be right back to let you know how I do. Peace. Peace, YouTubers. This is Lena from Living in the Natural. I am back from washing my hair, and that was with the Terressentials Organic Pure Earth Hair Wash. I had planned to put olive oil on my ends because I thought they were feeling a little crunchy when I put the clay on them, but I forgot. I forgot to do it. And it didn't matter because as I was rinsing out the hair wash, my hair felt really soft. I did have a few ends that kind of wrapped around themselves really tightly, but all I ended up doing was just kind of running that twist through letting the water kind of unravel that twist, because what was happening was everything was unraveling and there would be sort of this huge knot at the end. So I just let the water, you know, kind of unravel that twist for me. So my hair feels really, it feels really good. It feels amazingly soft, like not too soft. Sometimes, you know, when you use certain conditioners and your hair feels so soft that it's almost like a mushy soft, like if you could pull your hair, if you pulled your hair, it would just break, you know, just because it's so soft. But I feel like my hair is soft and elastic yet strong. So it's not quite the strength that you feel if you've done henna treatments before. You know what I'm talking about. So it's not wiry soft like henna can do for some people's hair, but it's a nice, it's like a deep conditioner soft. Actually, it's like a deep conditioner soft, I would say, which is kind of flooring me because I just restocked on one of my favorite deep conditioners last week. It was gifted to me, but now I'm thinking, I really like this this using the Rasul. So Natural 85, you found a treasure here. So again, if you like convenience and you like to do facials, this is a really good buy. If you have a lot of hair, dilute, or subscribe, tune in. I'm going to be showing you guys a homemade do-it-yourself version of the Terressentials hair wash that you can do for super duper thick hair like mine, or just have a stash if you plan to do the detoxing regularly, or if you want to try out the detoxing program that's on the bottle here. Yeah. So I like this. I'm going to give this, 2 thumbs up because it works really well. It keeps my hair soft. If I did my face, I probably would have a really nice clean face. I've done Rasul clay facials before, and I tell you, your face will feel awesome. Okay. Also, do not be surprised if your face is like a half shade lighter when you rinse that mask off. I've encountered that. My husband has mentioned that to me a couple of times after I use the clay. He always asks me, "Did you use the clay today?" And I say, "Yeah." "Why? How did you know?" And he says, "Your face is lighter than it was this morning." So just a caveat there, just a little tip, that it does have a definite lightening effect on the skin. So if that's something that you want in terms of even skin tone, you can do that. For those people who have trouble dealing with dryness, no matter what type of treatment you use, henna, clay, bentonite, Rasul, cassia, indigo, any of those, try adding a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of full fat yogurt to your mixes. Okay, you can do that for your clays, you can do that for your henna, you can do that for any of those detoxing powder treatments. You can apply it to your scalp, you can apply it to your hair. If you feel like you have a lot of product buildup, what I would do is I would get your treatment massaged into your scalp really well, put another piece of the clay or portion of the clay aside, add some yogurt, and then as you're getting through each section, apply the clay yogurt blend or your henna yogurt blend to the length. And henna and yogurt, that is like one of my all-time favorite mixes for when my hair really needs some extra moisture and protein, and I want that added softness. You can use yogurt as just your regular deep conditioning treatment, add a little olive oil in there, or you can, add a few tablespoons of clay for some extra detoxifying, some added color. You could add, a few tablespoons of henna, get a little redness, get a little coppery, fiery gray deposit on your hair. Okay, well that's all I have to share with you guys today. So I am hoping that if you haven't tried this, that you check it out. Again, my store had it for $10.50. I don't know how much it costs elsewhere. I think online it's like $14 or $15, which I think personally is a little too much for me. But if you can find more than 2 or 3 uses for it, I think it's a really good buy. Okay, so thanks for living in the natural. I'll see you guys soon. Be blessed. Peace.